When are you going to get the message? Termites like you need to get out.
Faye? Did you mean to send this message to me?
Yeah, I did. Don't think I sent you this as a mistake. You're a termite. You're not welcome.
I don't know what brought this on, but isn't that a bit too mean? I thought you accepted me into the family. I didn't know that you felt that way about me. I wouldn't have married Mark if I knew you didn't approve of me.
Well, now you know. Will you get out then?
I might, but first I want to know why. Was it something I said or did that you didn't like?
You should know already, but I guess you need me to spell it out for you. Fine, I will. You were just fired, right? Do you know how bad that makes you look and makes us look by association? I don't need an unemployed daughter-in-law that lazes around and does nothing.
Please, Faye, let me explain. I wasn't fired. I quit. And I didn't just up and quit my job without a plan. I quit so that I could become independent. I'm going to start my own business.
Oh, don't lie to me. It's not going to do you any good. You're just embarrassing yourself even further.
Why won't you believe me? What do I have to do to prove it to you?
Nothing, because I've been on to you from the start. You quit your job while Mark is working overseas, and you plan to just mooch off him for the rest of your life. My poor boy has no idea what he got himself into. Well, I'm not going to let that happen. Not on my watch.
I never planned to depend on Mark. At the same time, I'm not going to refuse his help. We're married, and it isn't wrong for him to help me. Just like I would help him if he was in the same position as me.
See? You admit it. You're going to leech off of him. You're just a pest that needs to be terminated. You better move out of the house right now before I come and throw you out myself.
Please stop talking like that.
If you want me to stop, then you better find some work pronto. You better bring money into the family again if you don't want me thrown out by the end of the week.
I am. I'm getting ready to launch my own design firm.
There's that lie again. You're just going to keep using that excuse until God knows when. You haven't even left your room in what seems like weeks. What could you possibly be doing in there? I bet you're just shopping.
We talked about this before. As long as I have a computer and internet, I can work anywhere I want.
So what? You think that makes you better than everyone else? That's not a proper job, it's shady.
There is nothing shady about it. I've been working at a company and going into the office up until a while ago, but my plan was always to work from home. It's going to be better this way.
I don't care if it's better or the internet or whatever. Working from home means no set schedule, and that's very unstable. You might as well be unemployed. Freelancing isn't a proper job either.
But I'm not freelancing. I'm just setting up my own schedule, but there's nothing particularly unstable about my business model.
Fine. I'll accept this work from home travesty on one condition. I want a grandchild. You need to have a baby and fulfill your duty to this family. Only then will it make sense for you to work from home.
A child is in the plan, but it's about timing. It just isn't a good time right now for me to have a baby.
You have an excuse for everything, don't you? You're just talking back at this point. My poor son is too gentle and kind. He got tricked by a witch like you.
That's not a nice thing to say, Faye. I didn't trick anyone.
Oh, be quiet. Don't act all righteous. If you're not going to listen to what I say, then we don't need you in this family. Go away!
My name is Shelley Fisher. I'm 33 years old. I've been married to my husband Mark for 3 years, but he currently works in Europe. I live with my mother-in-law and sister-in-law in the house that my husband grew up in. The three of us share the whole house. I've been doing my best to keep living together in peace, but due to my decision to quit working at my old design firm and start my own, that peace that I worked so hard to keep fell apart. Faye, my mother-in-law, does nothing but insult me and threaten to kick me out. I've taken as much as I can handle, and I'm starting to think that it would be better if I just moved out. But I can't. I promised my husband that I would stay at that house and take care of his mother until he returns home. Even though my sister-in-law Lisa lives with us, she doesn't take care of her own mother. Mark has been worried about his mother since his father died a year ago, so I have no choice but to stay in that house and endure the insults until my husband comes back. I try to let whatever Faye says to me to just slide off my back. However, I am close to my limit, and nothing could prepare me for what she did next.
Hi, Shelley. How's your vacation? Hope you're enjoying it even though you don't deserve it. Only a good-for-nothing layabout takes a vacation when they don't even work. But do you know what? I am very happy today because I'm finally rid of you. We've moved out of that house. We don't live there anymore, and neither do you.
What are you talking about?
My family isn't wealthy enough to house useless people like you.
I don't want to get into that right now, but it wasn't me who asked to live with you.
And you think that makes you better? Anyway, I'm just messaging you to let you know that your stuff was in the way of us moving out, so I took the liberty of throwing everything out the window.
What? What did you throw out the window? You better tell me now.
Everything that was in your room, including your computer, and all those papers that you scribbled and drew on. There were so many, and they were scattered all over the place. It took me forever to recycle it all.
They were not scattered all over the place. They were all neatly placed in binders.
Oh, were they? Well, they went all over the place when I started to throw your things out.
Those papers are extremely important for my work. Why did you throw them out without telling me? Wait, I locked my room. I made sure of that before I left. I'm the only one with the key. How did you get in?
Oh, that flimsy thing broke with one kick. It was almost as useless as you.
What the hell? It was a proper lock. Are you a gorilla?
What did you just say to me?
There is something really wrong with you. A normal 60-year-old woman could not kick down a locked door.
It's not my fault it was so flimsy. Maybe if you had a proper job, you could have afforded a stronger lock. Oh, I think I hear thunder. It's starting to rain, and quite hard, too.
Are you kidding me?
Your computer is going to be completely soaked. I suggest you hurry back and save your computer before that happens. Oh, wait, you can't. You're with Mark right now in Belgium. Isn't that just too bad?
Save your acting for someone else. It's embarrassing.
You're embarrassing. You're an embarrassment to this family. People laugh when they hear that my daughter-in-law locks herself in her room and draws on her computer.
Drawing is not just a hobby, it's part of my work too. Do you have any idea what you've done?
You keep saying that it's for work, but no one believes you.
But why? Why won't you just accept what I say? Anyway, there's no time for that now. Please, you need to get my computer out of the rain before it's too late.
Do you think I'm going to listen to a little parasite like you? If you want to save your computer, you have to come get it yourself. That's the only way.
The only reason I'm asking you is because I can't get it myself. That computer has the project that I'm working on right now. I need it. It's very, very important. I haven't been paid for that project yet. Please save my computer. It's the only thing I'll ever ask of you.
Oops, my phone is running out of batteries. I don't think I got your last message. I have to go now. Enjoy the rest of your vacation. Bye.
Wait, please don't go yet. Faye, nothing else matters. Please get my computer out of the rain.
The new house is so great. It's so big and free of parasites. It feels like I can finally breathe.
That's good for you.
Oh, that's a new response.
Does it even matter anymore?
You're right, it doesn't. Do you want to live with us? Well, you can't, so don't even dream about it. I just cleaned the place. I don't want it to be infested again.
I don't ever want to live with you again. I'm glad to be rid of you.
How dare you talk to your elders like that? Even though I don't like it, I'm still your mother-in-law. You need to learn to show some respect.
I don't think I need to respect the person that keeps calling me a pest and treats me horribly.
You're just disrespectful. I see that no one has ever taught you manners. Well, I've had enough of you. I'm cutting you off. You're useless and good for nothing.
That's more than fine with me. When will that begin?
Look at you, acting tough. Don't you know what this means?
Of course I do, and I can't wait. This is the best news I've heard in years.
Are you being serious? If I go through with this, you'll never see or talk to me again. I'm never going to help you no matter how hard you beg.
Yep, I'm 100% completely fine with that. Actually, I think hell will need to freeze over first before I ask you for help. I'm surprised that you've even offered it.
If you beg for forgiveness right now, I'll let this slide. You'll also need to get a job, a real job that I approve of.
I have no reason to ask you for forgiveness. I didn't do anything wrong. I already have a job, and I don't need you to approve what I do, so I'm going to give that a hard pass.
Fine, have it your way, but I'm not even going to give you a single cent.
You've never given me money for anything, so I'm pretty sure I won't need your money in the future either. Besides, I have enough money, more than I need actually.
Oh, how you lie. You're probably just living off your savings right now. You'll come begging when that dries up.
I have used a lot of money for work, but I haven't even touched my savings yet. The last time I checked, I have a net worth of about $3 million.
$3 million? Dollars? How on earth did you get that much money? Did you win the lottery or something? Did someone die? Why didn't you mention winning the lottery? You shouldn't keep that kind of information to yourself.
No, I didn't win the lottery. I don't even play. I've never bought a ticket in my life.
You said you have $3 million. How else could you get that much?
There are other ways to earn money than the lottery.
Quit beating around the bush. How did you get that money? Wait, I think I know. You embezzled it from your old company. You probably didn't quit like you said you did. You were fired because they caught you.
What? You're delusional.
It finally makes sense. That's why you left so suddenly.
I didn't embezzle money from my company. We parted on very good terms.
You can pretend all you want. I've uncovered the truth. My son married a criminal. How shameful.
Could you please listen to me for once? I didn't do anything wrong. It took me years, but I saved that money.
There is no way a woman in her 30s can save up $3 million. You're nothing but a liar.
If you would give me a chance, I can explain how I saved up so much.
I can't trust anything that you say. You're a criminal. You can't convince me otherwise. You better hand over your savings as an apology to me. I'm going to need it when they charge me for being an accessory to your crimes. Oh my God, I had a criminal living under my roof. Now, you owe me that money.
You're being ridiculous, Faye. I'm a designer. I earned that money by working. I've worked on contracts from different countries around the world. I've worked with famous and popular brands as well.
Now who's being ridiculous? There's no way that's true.
I've worked for Charles Salon and Kathleen Brighton. I've seen you use Kathleen Brighton's tote bags. I designed them.
What? You designed them?
I have. Obviously not everything, but I worked with her and her team for a few seasons. That's why I kept getting several packages from her that year. They were all samples of the designs I did for her.
Those were samples? I thought you were shopping with Mark's credit card.
No, I told you they were for work. Of course, at first, it was just a little side project since I was still with my old firm. A friend of mine from design school introduced me to Kathleen. She really liked my stuff and asked me to do a few more. That gave me confidence, and it was then that I realized that I could make it on my own.
She liked your work that much that she kept asking you to come back?
Yes, she did. And with each season, she gave me more and more money. The contracts kept getting bigger. That's how I was able to save up so much. That plus some careful investing.
So, you were really working all this time? Those scribbles of yours had value?
Yes, that's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time. You never listened. You refused to hear what I said.
My very own daughter-in-law helps design bags that are sold all over the world.
I tried to tell you that before. I told you that my designs are well known.
I thought you were just joking. I thought you were just trying to get me off your back. This changes everything. You need to come back and live with me again. Do you think you can talk to your friend Kathleen and get me a discount? Oh, or even a free bag. Tell her I think the new collection is looking great, and the clutch would look great in my hands.
You've certainly started to sing a very different tune. You were talking about cutting me off not even 10 minutes ago.
Oh, never mind that. That's all in the past now. I think it'll be easier if we live together. This new house is really something. Why don't you come give it a look?
No, I'm good.
I see. Well, in that case, why don't Lisa and I move back into the old house with you? Half my stuff is still in boxes anyway, so it'll be nice and easy to move again.
Don't bother. That house is gone.
What do you mean?
I mean, the house is gone. After you two moved out, Mark told me that I could do whatever I wanted with that house.
And so what? You demolished it?
That's right.
You had no right. That's our family house.
When Mark took over the payments for it, the deed got changed to his name, so technically, it was his house to do with as he pleased.
But I put years in that house. I made it into a home. I raised my children there.
And now it's gone. Not a trace of it left.
But why? Why not just sell it like a normal person?
The house was so old, we couldn't get much money for it, so Mark and I decided that it would be better if we just demolished it.
Still, you didn't have to demolish it.
Plus, he thought you might stop threatening to kick me out of the house if it didn't exist anymore.
But I'm his mother. How could he do that to me?
Yep, you are his mom, and I'm very sure he's very grateful to you for everything you've done for him, but you took things too far. You called me a termite and a pest and constantly berated me about my work. You threw my stuff out the window and almost cost me a project. How could you treat another person like that, let alone your daughter-in-law? Mark kept apologizing to me about your behavior.
Why would he apologize for my behavior? He should be on my side.
He tried to stay neutral as long as he could. He even made excuses for you at first, but then he got tired of defending you. You're the one who turned him against you.
This isn't going anywhere. What about the house? Are you going to build a new one? If you do that, we can put everything behind us and live together as one big happy family again.
No, we're not going to do that. Even if we were planning on building a new house, I don't ever want to live with you again.
Why not?
Just think about it. Why would I want to live with someone that hurls insults at me all day long? Or a person that threw my things out the window? If you were in my shoes, would you want to live with a person that does that to you?
Well, that wasn't my fault.
Oh? Then tell me, whose fault was it? Did a gremlin tell you to do that to me?
No. It's your fault that you weren't a good daughter-in-law. You should have treated me better and listened to everything I said. You didn't show me enough respect.
You keep throwing the word respect around. Do you even know what it means?
I do. To respect someone is to admire them and do as they say.
Okay, but have you done anything that I can admire? You raised a good son, and he is a great husband to me. That I can respect you for.
See, you answered your own question, and yet you've never shown me any respect.
I wasn't finished. That I can respect you for, but nothing else. Overall, you've been a net negative on my life. You threw away documents that were important for my work. You broke into my room. Is that behavior worthy to be admired and revered? Unless you think that's how you show someone respect, should I break into your room and destroy your property as well? Would you like me to do that?
I would like to see you try. You don't even know where I live.
Of course I do. Your house is at the corner of Cedar Road and Bay Avenue, the one with the green roof.
What? How do you know that?
I saw the rental agreement.
You went through my papers? How dare you go through my things?
I didn't go through your papers. You left the contract on the coffee table in the living room. It was left in plain sight, almost like you wanted me to see it.
Well, I certainly didn't want you to see it.
Well, that's your fault. Anyway, I'm on my way over there.
No, you can't come here. All my prized possessions are here. I won't let you near any of it. You have another thing coming if you think I'll let you near my records. I should have said that.
Oh, you're a fan of Elvis, are you?
Of course I am. Who isn't? He's the king, for crying out loud.
Good to know. If I want to throw something of yours away, I should go after those records.
No, you can't. I bought them when I was a teen. Please, I won't do anything to you anymore. Please don't come here.
What should I do?
I'll do anything to protect my Elvis collection.
Fine. Then you have to promise me 2 things. If you break either promise, I'm going to go after your collection.
Fine. What are they?
Number 1, you need to pay me for the computer you damaged and the lost wages because of it. The total cost is $30,000.
30,000? That's too many zeros. There's got to be a mistake. Don't you mean 3,000?
No, I mean 30. I'll send you an invoice that breaks everything down later. I lost a lot thanks to you, and you're going to pay me back every penny of it.
But I don't have that kind of money.
I don't care if you do or not. You're going to find a way to pay me back. That's only number 1. Number 2 is a signed statement that you will never come near me or Mark again. That includes contact of any kind.
What? I can't talk to Mark ever again?
Yes, that is what Mark and I want.
Wait a second. Mark is my only son. You can't keep him away from me. I'm his mother. It's cruel to keep a child away from his parent.
If you behave yourself, we might be able to put up with you for the holidays. But we don't want to interact with you outside of those days.
That's not fair.
Well, life isn't fair. What are you going to do? Are you going to accept those terms or not? You don't have to accept them, but that would put your collection in danger. It's up to you.
Fine. I get it. I accept your terms. I'll pay that money, and I won't talk to you or Mark again. Just please don't do anything to my Elvis collection.
I'm glad that we were able to agree to something. I'll finally be able to live my life peacefully and have a better environment for my child.
Child? What child? Are you saying you're pregnant, Shelley?
Now that you've agreed, I'm going to block your number and your account on all platforms. Goodbye.
Wait, you didn't answer my question. Are you pregnant now? Did you have the baby already? Is it a boy or a girl? I have a grandchild. Shelley? Don't leave me hanging. Answer me.
I was pregnant at the time, just like Faye thought. I found out a week before I had my last talk with her, and I wasn't feeling well and went to the doctor's. The doctor told me that I was about 2 months pregnant, which of course matched up with when I visited my husband in Belgium. I wasn't planning on telling Faye, but I accidentally let it slip out. But Mark and I had already firmly decided to block Faye and cut off all unnecessary contact with her. We don't plan to tell her anything else about the baby. A lawyer is working on my behalf to get my money from her. My sister-in-law was silent during this entire ordeal. I still don't know what she thinks about everything or how much she was involved, but I stopped thinking about her. I finally feel free, and I can finally live my life in peace. I can look after myself without having to worry about my crazy mother-in-law. I'm still going to work as much as I can before the baby comes, but I am excited for the future. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.